Hello, I'm Linda Austin, and thank you very much for joining us for the Essence of the Week for March 18th, 2012. I am the light. The light is surrounding me. The light is transforming me. The light is protecting me. Divine love is flowing around and through me, solving and dissolving all situations for the good of all. A higher power is in charge of my life, and only good can come through me. My mind is open, my heart is receptive, and miracles are happening right now. I consciously choose to raise my vibration to a place of truth and light. Yes, well, we want to speak to you today of the past, the future, and the present. You are now at a turning point in this turning point year. You are moving, according to your calendar, from the darkness of winter into the fullness of spring. For many of you, this winter has been a most unusual one. It's as though spring has been wanting to come. It has been trying desperately to break through, and in some parts it is, some parts of the country or in the world, you are no stranger to spring right now because it has been there. In other parts of the world, you are still clothed in the snows of winter. However, this is the turning point. This is the equinox. You know, where things are equal, you are at a tipping point. You go to one side or the other. You are balanced between the dark and the light. And that is truly where you are in this time, in this year. Past is confusion, struggle, old ways of seeing things, old ways of doing things, and old ways of making choices. On the other side is the future. You know, this is balance, darkness, light, and you are moving into, quite literally, more light than darkness. This is the time when you all sit around with your seed catalogs and your planograms for your gardens. What are you going to plant? What are you going to grow? What is this new season going to bring to you? And that is exactly where you are in your lives as well as your garden planning. The problem for many of you now is that you are looking for, what am I supposed to be planting? What have I planted in the past? What is going to grow? And you are not finding answers. You are looking for answers. And the truth is, dear ones, that this is the year where you move into your own creative selves. We have talked about co-creation with the universe. We have talked about visioning. We have talked about dreaming. And many of you are still saying, what am I supposed to be doing? You are supposed to be making choices for yourself. This is truly where you're being called beyond anything else to open yourself to the impossibilities, not just to what is possible, because that is what holds you back. You begin to ask for what you believe is possible. You may think that you are expanding your dreams. Oh, I want this and this and this. But in your heart, there is some belief that it's possible to have that. We are saying to you, go beyond that. Look at what are the seeds you want to plant and what is the harvest you want to reap. It's not impossible. Nothing is impossible. When you put a seed in the ground, what you are visioning is the fullness of that seed. What you are visioning is the fruit or the vegetable or the flower that will result when that seed develops its full potential. You put the seed in the ground and you cover it up and you wait. And yet in your own lives, you are saying, I'm not going to believe in the rose until I see the rose. Give yourself permission to plant seeds of vision, seeds that of what you want to nurture you, what you want to bring you joy, what you want to sustain you. You're trying to make the right choice. You're trying to figure out, what does the universe want me to do? What the universe wants you to do is choose. Choose, what is it you want to see in this world around you? What is it you want to see in your world? If we use the vision of a garden, why do you plant a garden? For many of you, it is to feed yourselves, but it is also to nurture yourself, to bring you joy, to give you a sense of accomplishment. Your life should be like that. No one plants a garden because it's work. There's joy there. Create in your life a garden that begins with a seed of what your hope is. And you don't just plant one seed, you plant many seeds. You plant vegetables, you plant fruit, you plant flowers. You are designing your own lives. The universe is saying, we will support you. What is it you want to grow? This is the hardest leap that many of you will ever make. This opportunity to step into your own awareness that you plant and grow your life, just as you plant and grow a garden. And you don't stick it in the ground and walk away. You go out there every day or two and you look and you see, is it coming up yet? Is it beginning yet? Has it sprouted yet? You don't go out on the second day and say, oh, there's nothing there, I guess it was a mistake. You believe in the seed. You give it what it needs: water, sun, and time. Create in your life for this coming year what it is you want to harvest at the autumnal equinox. You have this period from now until the autumnal equinox to have the light available to you to grow in your own lives what it is you want. And you are all so confused. This is where you have to make your own choices. This is where you make your own decisions. This is why we have said to you for years, follow your joy. Because at this point, when it is so important for you to know what brings you joy, many of you are still looking for the right work to do. This is an opportunity to step into what has been called the new energy, to tune into that, to tap into that, and to build with that light energy, knowing that it is supporting you. But you choose the seeds. You choose what you want to grow in your life. You choose where you want to be when the autumnal equinox shows up. What do you want to be reaping? What do you want to be harvesting? The universe will support you, but it will not tell you what you have to do, because you are co-creators, being called to step into your own awareness and your own power and to ask for what it is you need and want to make your life one of joy. Yes, we will close.